We're learning new information about what may have been behind this morning's BART shutdown on the Transbay Tube. It caused delays for hours and left plenty of passengers upset. Brad Hamilton joins us live from the Embarcadero station. We know that it was a headache for riders this morning. What is it looking like now, Brad?
Devin, I am happy to report that it is a lot smoother sailing tonight than it was this morning. It was a mess here at Embarcadero Station earlier today, and as BART gets closer to figuring out what this latest delay was about, the riders we spoke with are really suffering from shutdown fatigue. Delayed,
just getting here now,
and confused. That was the theme of the morning for thousands of BART riders like Cynthia.
It's incredibly frustrating. Not only like physically because people are aggressive, but like it's an hour and 25 minutes. I have to find a restroom. It's hard. It's hard on people.
A refrain that we heard over.
It took me about 40 minutes longer and I had to get off twice.
And over again.
And then that delayed me a good 30, 45 minutes. And I already have a pretty long commute.
There's currently limited service through the tube at this time.
BART riders from all over the Bay Area got a little extra dose of the Monday blues after a mechanical issue near the Transbay Tube shut down 2 of the system's 5 lines during the morning commute.
One of our trains was going through the Transbay Tube when the train operator heard a loud pop. The train was able to get out of the tube, and what we did at that point is we sent an out-of-service train in to inspect the tube. When that train went in, that train operator reported seeing smoke.
BART spokesman Chris Filippi told us that the pop might have been related to a problem with one of the system's insulators. It's the part of the track that provides electrical insulation between the third rail and the ground. That meant for about 3 hours, trains were tracking through the Transbay Tube, meaning significant delays on the yellow, blue, and orange lines as riders were forced to transfer trains.
You could imagine trains are going in both directions. They only have one track. They have to make that 3.5-mile stretch, and we have to separate them safely. So that's where the bottleneck occurs.
For BART employees and riders alike, delays and shutdowns are nothing new. In late August, smoke filled a train in the Transbay Tube, forcing a shutdown for a Friday evening commute. That was followed by a system-wide shutdown on September 5th, caused by a computer equipment failure after a network upgrade. BART board director Victor Flores says all of it needs fixing, including how delays are being communicated.
One of the things that we're considering is using our new screens to share that information so that when you do enter the station and you see those screens, you have it in real time.
Recently, the state approved a $750 million loan for struggling Bay Area transit systems, including BART, a stopgap to help keep the systems afloat. But for riders like Cynthia, BART's financial struggles are the last thing she wanted to hear about this morning.
The closures, this equipment failures, I mean, something's going wrong with leadership. It's not always about money. It cannot be.
By late morning, all of the lines were back open, delayed but working, a sentiment that Bay Area commuters could relate to. Where this story goes next might just be another pop away. But Cynthia is hoping that won't be for a while.
At this point, there's not very many options that we have here, but we're just going to struggle along, unfortunately.
Again, nothing official, but BART officials do believe that this was some sort of an insulator issue. There was a similar story in August that we reported on. BART blamed it on a blown insulator. There was smoke, and it caused a similar type of delay. But really, at the end of the day, the spokesperson that we spoke with said everyone is safe. The issue was handled, and hopefully that continues to be smooth sailing for the rest of the day and week.